Hello and welcome. We are starting today's stream somewhere down in my mind. I go off that. Maybe? There we go. I'm streaming. I don't need Twitch. Okay, well, I'll be right with you as soon as the game decides to let me, control it again. There we go. And, well, we're going up to my storage room right now, which is step one. By the way, this has a slime chunk somewhere in here, like in that little thing. All our volume levels. I'm okay, good. And I'll see you next time you chat. Okay. Do let us know if there's any problem with volumes. Sorry, I was looking at something. There was a slime chunk in that little enclosed area I have, or at least there was a slime. I've never seen one again in here. You have your jump boost from one of your bases?
No.
I've not seen one since. I'm not too worried. We can always use your slime farm.
I mean, there isn't much in there now because I moved a double chest full
I saw.
of blocks in my storage space.
I was exploring.
But there is a full double chest.
In here goes random ores that I haven't processed yet. And here goes some stone, although take some with us. So, I need a generic redstone kit today. Obviously more... I haven't been on this server much since, my last stream. I have done some mining down there. Good for my diamond level. Oh, and I tried to save your stuff and got caught up with the piggies. That was fun.
Well.
I wanted to look at why we had so many magma cubes. That was the idea. And, well, let's just say I angered one while dealing with that.
While in the farm?
From the pigs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's never gonna end well.
Oh. If I was a little quicker on the draw, I was going to ender pearl out to somewhere, anywhere else.
At least.
And when I finally come back, my stuff's despawned, but there's some very well-armored piggies.
Yes.
Okay. I have a bunch of redstone stuff. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. So we're actually off to the villager trader.
Yeah, we can never do that on the first try.
Yeah, you sort of, kinda. Especially the 5th time that day. Raining!
Oh, it is late enough that we can, fix that.
Yeah. That you can...
Okay.
By the way...
Still raining.
That means we're in there long enough. By long enough, I mean I understand it was night, but... like, half the night you have to sleep or something like... Oh well. It'll, fix itself.
It fixed itself while you were saying that, so...
Now I went to... red place. Oh, this way. Because I haven't been on here much because I was, distracted by other Minecraft things in my Minecraft spare time. And less than spare time, but we're doing that part.
Yeah, I've been playing less too, but I've been playing less too, more to play other video games for a little while, and also I went traveling this weekend. Ish.
Well, I wasn't too concerned. Because I've been... well, it's been a lot of Minecraft stuff indirectly, but it's still other aspects. It's not... I sometimes need a break from this world. Oops. Hi, guys.
Now you're stuck in there forever.
Ever and ever and ever.
With me this time. I don't have much on me. I basically just have my equipment, some iron blocks, and Ender pearls. I hope you weren't expecting me to have anything.
I don't know what I need because I haven't been on enough.
Yeah, well,
As you saw, I logged on 10 minutes before I intended to stream to start poking a few things to get the stream to work, and 20 minutes later.
Well, I figure as we figure it out, it'll be like normal where one of us will go run errand.
So, this is a villager breeder, and it's a design I sort of came up with after looking at many 1.8 designs. And this should work in 1.9, don't worry.
Nope, completely broken.
But basically, we have a detector villager in here.
Wow.
And anyone who comes walking into the proper village, because this is the village in the final form when we destroy up above, will take that ride that my brother's doing and end up somewhere under there. We have a way up and out, but that will not be available to them.
Okay.
And this will be a water flow to somewhere here too. And that's where the babies will collect till they grow up. When they grow up, they'll become too tall and be able to swim. Or be forced to swim, I should say. Up somewhere here. And that is what we have to work on first. Or I think I want to work on. Is, you know, when you come up here, now what? I think I want... make a boardwalk-ish thing. I have with us.
Get more carrots, they're not breeding anymore.
Yeah, keep them with carrots, though, if you are. Not too bad. We have one farmer villager in there. That's good.
Do we? I didn't see it before. Saw a
Yeah.
Fletcher.
The brown coat.
Cleric. No, you have a Fletcher and a Butcher.
The brown coat is a farmer, whether or not his subtask is farmer.
Got it. Okay.
My important part here is he's able to harvest crops. I don't care what he's trading. I'm not trading with him.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
He does have bits of string. Which I'm pretty sure is like the definition of sad, but okay.
I'm not sure... I'm getting a lot of bad stream health warnings from Google, and I keep lowering my quality. Not sure what to do about it, really. I don't know. Maybe you, Sean, can in a moment when things are busy, unpause and just make sure what you're seeing is okay.
Wow.
Hopefully it just delays you a little bit and feels.
It's going
'Cause I'm not...
very fast.
I think they have some setting messed up on their side. Because I'm not dropping frames. So unless there's a little caching issue, that makes less than sense.
I think part of it is trying to show every frame I missed when I alt-tab back to Chrome. Which is... yeah.
Nice.
And then when it catches up, it looks mostly okay.
Yeah.
Jerky, but...
I mean, if I'm moving around, I expect it to become blurry. That's just how the video encoding works. It could lower frame rate and lower bit rate, you know, that type of stuff. It has been doing better when I have to stop the stream for some reason, continuing, which is good. By continuing, I mean the final archive just stitches it together and...
That's one advantage of making a new world. One advantage of having a new world when 1.9 comes out would be, one, you know, getting to touch things again, but I think that would be much more Let's Playable.
Well, I would like to, of course, whether or not I decide we continue this or not, to do a new world in 1.9 to see what early game is like.
Yeah.
But as I said, while they're still progressing the feature set, I'm left a little out of hand. So if you want something new in Minecraft, what I was thinking we might do in addition to this, I'll keep this, but what we could do in addition to this is make a very light mod pack Probably one without much, you know, build 1,012 machines.
Mhm.
And keep it a little more sane. I have some carrots in the lower chest here.
Okay.
Some stone on the floor.
Alright, well,
What I wanted to see is if I had birch in any quantity. I should have a stack in my chest there.
if you want birch, I have a double chest of. That's part of what I was
Yeah,
doing when I was
well,
collecting material.
For some experiments. But, you know, something with more of the adventure stuff than 1,000,001 tech machines.
No.
This is maybe even possible in 1.8. I was looking at the mods that actually have done the upgrade. I don't know. I think Forge may have died as a project without the creator knowing.
How so?
No one is migrating their mods to 1.8.
Mhm.
And I feel part of it is discrepancies between the developer and the mod creators. You know, the big base mod creators. I come on the problem which, you know, if you're asking me to make a mod, my concern is, you know, okay, I can make a mod, but, you know, realize last year when I really started, it was 8.1.
1.8?
1.8.1.
Got it. You started. Alright.
Yeah.
We got there.
I understood the concern. And
Really looking forward
oh,
to
my
that.
new mine goes right under here. It was nice getting the boot.
Ah.
Need an area leveled here, maybe out into the ocean. I don't know. I sort of did this in creative, I don't know, 7 months ago.
So, how,
So if I'm a little bit tentative. But let's level, like, the terrain through here anyway. Yeah, so that's when I started, and I noticed a lot of stability fixes in 1.8. 1.8.3 and beyond has just been mostly minor patches. You know, so the time you started with me, the first time was 1.8.
yeah.
Give you an idea.
Last few updates have been nothing, yes.
Have been nothing really.
Pretty update.
I'm not saying you shouldn't upgrade or that I shouldn't fix that last bit of the server. I've been meaning to do that with the Enderman fix.
Enderman fix?
I want them to not...
to turn off Enderman group.
By the way, my idea is a boardwalk somewhere up here, which is where we'll actually walk. I don't know if it's right there yet. That'll be later. Here is where the our friends will travel.
Okay. Over to Happy Villager
And
Island.
probably like out to here, maybe around the back, and then back in.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know how big I want to go yet. I'm going to start right here, though. So we'll worry about, you know, leveling that out later, once we know what we're building. And basically what it is there's going to be a water stream up here, which they're going in, and there's going to be automatic creations of entrances and exits. Basically, when someone is in the trading booth, the next person will continue forward.
Okay.
When someone's not in the trading booth, it has to be redirected into the trading booth. That make sense?
Yes.
So the trick is doing that. And I know this takes a bunch of pistons. Did I remember pistons? Of course not.
Ballpark.
I have,
A bunch is.
and they need to be sticky, so a stack of slimes. How about a stack of sticky pistons?
Alright.
And that should be good for, I don't know, 32-ish, I think. Less. I don't know, it's going to take 2 pistons to direct them in and 1 piston to drop them. Maybe we need more than 1 stack.
I've got it all on hand. I think I have a stack on hand, just that I'm gonna go grab, and then if you want more, I definitely have the resources to make that on hand as well.
Hi, zombie.
The biggest block here is needing to remember what the middle of a piston looks like. Is it iron and redstone?
Top is wood. Top row is wood. The sides, besides the top, is cobble. The middle bottom is redstone, and the middle is the piston arm, which is iron.
Alright, I have a stack and 48 sticky pistons made. I guess the question is, do you think you need more than that?
I don't know. Depends how big we make this. It'll make a couple of modules at least, though.
Alright.
You know, it becomes a very modular design. We just have to figure out where everything becomes.
I'm gonna make another stack so I don't need to come back.
I'm not sure that works. It'll be something else, granted.
Oh, well, of course.
But, you know, the idea is there's going to be someone in the trading booth, and as soon as we're done trading with them, we get to press the reject button. And when no one's in the booth, for any reason, someone else should magically appear. And hopefully when we're done with this, we can finish fencing, whether it's this or some other variety, around around the whole place. Because I don't want zombies anywhere near here, for obvious reasons. Hi, zombie. Hi, creeper. Hi, other creeper. Hi, creeper hole. Hi, third creeper. Oi. Hi, zombie. And there's my Enderman friend, taking some dirt, of course. That was one neat feature I noticed in 1.9 already. When Endermen are holding something in 1.9, they always drop it when you kill them. Opposed to here, you know, if you're asking, will he give it back? Unless he decides to put it down for you. You know the answer. Not happening. There we go.
Alright.
But that is a nice change, I think.
Anything else you can think of right now? More birch?
Not right now.
Need some
This
birch.
is a very hopper light build.
Sure, we're not moving items, so...
Yeah. Means it should be fairly 1.9 safe.
Are we gonna need... Do you have repeaters and comparators ready to go? And switches? Buttons?
Heaters, comparators, not buttons, but I have smooth stone.
Torches?
in large quantities.
Redstone torches?
I have blocks, I have wood. Redstone blocks, and I have wood.
Right.
We will need to make some stuff, but I think mostly I have...
What you need.
Yeah. I don't think we need many comparators either. We will need some repeat. I don't think we're doing timing besides whenever they grow up, they appear.
Do you have ice there?
Good question. I mean, we have the ocean right here, so it's not as bad as some place things, but no.
Okay.
Oh, no, we do. We do.
Oh, I already grabbed it.
6v1.
We're gonna have an extra stack of ice. There's nothing to be done for it.
Never. Put it away when we need to.
No, that's good about that.
Hmm?
I don't feel like you're as good about cleaning up your work chests when the project's done.
They slowly get cleaned up. Read, they slowly get transported to other projects. By slowly, I mean... There's a lot less stone now at the Skelly farm than when I finished.
Hmm.
Most of it is hanging out in the iron farm.
Yeah.
Because making an iron farm of iron would be a silly thing.
Well, you can make the second one out of iron.
Yeah.
And if you feel a need to, you can destroy the first one.
Well, we didn't let the first one go long enough.
Yeah.
What?
You much have to destroy the first one if you want it to work right with the villages in spawn chunks, though.
You get 2 iron titans and skunks on the other side of the island.
I see. Well, and then after you destroy the first one, rebuild it out of iron. So you have 2 iron titans.
I mean, right now, we could just build it out of iron. I could destroy the current, destroy it in place. In fact, I could just swap the blocks. Take forever. Might need the flight from 1.9. However that works. I don't care if it's just gliding down only. It includes too much dangling off the edge to want to do without some way of floating down. Even with the ocean there, because do you know how many times I've managed to land on the rim of that,
Anything like that would have been nice while building the gold farm. I had to... high double digits of deaths building that for me.
Somehow I'm okay there. Oh right, I haven't built that one. Somehow in Gray and Skies I haven't fell off the edge yet. And yet I've had so many weird incidents in this other pack I'm playing right now, the one I'm primarily streaming with. I have interesting blocks. Don't ask me what I mean by interesting. If I knew that.
That's a problem I've been having lately. That's a problem I've been having lately. Just not being sure what I want.
Well, one of the big things that you would get out of my suggestion of a simple pack is you would get Chisel 2. Chisel 2, which adds all sorts of fun blocks. So, if I'm saying they are going to be at trading at this level, I think. And we'll be on the half slab here. More or less. I don't know where it needs to be. And here's where I'm saying the water flow will be. Because the point is I need to put redstone underneath.
So is each trading post going to be sitting on top of a pressure plate?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't ask me exact. No, I think I did it with a tripwire hook, actually.
Okay.
Pressure plate has a problem. Because if he's standing here, let's say, example, I need to make him go away. And that usually requires one of those.
Right. Okay.
Something like, you know, to get you the idea.
You don't want the pressure plate to be destroyed when you
exactly.
have island.
And then, of course, here is a down. You get the idea. I'm breaking many more blocks than I intend to.
So,
because
does it just send him back into the water stream, or?
So there's 2 water streams. One up here, which is the new guys.
Okay.
And there's one below, which is the rejects.
Okay.
Now, at the end, the new guys, you know, if the new guys have nowhere to go,
they go into the reject.
It then drops into the... So, anyone we aren't ready for is rejected. Because the idea is it's just an infinite breeder. They're just going to breed, you know. And eventually, whatever number of slots we choose will fill up. Yeah. But that means he needs to there, let's say. And I might have to shift this, so don't worry where that's switching right now. That'll eventually be hooked up to a button, like a wooden button. If that makes sense. So you press the wooden button, he goes away. The tripwire hook is just detecting someone's here. Because that's triggering other logic. The original one by Tango Tech, which started me on this idea ages and ages ago, was a more vertical system. So they would enter from above and drop in. After a lot of experiments in creative, I decided that was complicated than I want to deal with. And redesigned it. Different specifications. I'm stuck down here. But that means there's going to be a water stream back here on that. This may not be the final blocks, of course. Now, when he's here, we need to trap him. Which means there's that. Saw what I did. The piston there. So basically, once this tripwire hook goes, that piston pushes this up, and it's going to be a too high car door, so trapped he is. If you want a neat final block, we can push a piston down as well. We'll do that in our final. We also need a piston here. You know, I'm trying to get the right angle. Which will go up. So these are at the right level.
So when it's empty, this will be up.
When it's empty, that'll be up, causing a water stream to go this way. Yes. Probably gonna dig you down here. Okay. Warning if, you know, you suddenly fall.
And will this be the level of the water stream, or are we going to...
This is where you would be walking, so the water's on top of this. Have to obviously trap them in. Ideally with glass. I don't know if I have any here. Probably have some at the museum. Feel?
I've definitely got some. Oh, you got 49 in the furnace.
So I started thinking of it. And I'm really only using the diorite as a marker block right now. Because I need to know it's something I'm placing, not, you know, the background. And of course I'm missing the other important. No. Do this in one, I think.
I mean, if you wanted to know what block we should do this in, we could make the whole thing as sad and dreary as the concept is and do the whole thing out of cobblestone. Dirt? Maybe dirt?
Yeah, so I think that's the right position of that, and this just comes forward. But, just trading with them.
Sort of slavery.
No, we don't like them. Then we're not trading with them anymore.
Sure, several sci-fi movies have been made about this concept, except usually you're trading with them. That concept is replaced with waiting to harvest their organs, but you know, whatever.
No, that's in the shop over there. Cough. You were asking? I need this other tool. This one, the axe? Yeah. Exactly. Now, if we can keep this relatively zombie-proof, read it completely, this is ideally the trading booth. And then you have, you know, the famous a wooden button that while I'm standing here... No, wait, wrong.
Yes.
Hmm?
I see what's wrong.
Very wrong.
Forward one.
Well, no, what's there is not that wrong, because I need to block him in there anyway, so it'll change.
The front of the trading post should be.
But it's not the front, yes. It could be more wrong. Interesting. Have some hoppers. Walking to the chest. That goes there. Of course not.
Really, the redstone torch should be under the button, right? On the button.
No. I have to invert the button.
Exactly.
And it's easier to go down and then back up, because... I don't know. We're gonna have a mess down there, trust me. There's not a lot of room for stuff. I had... Ah, my inventory, okay. Repeaters. Fairly usual stuff. Redstone, dust, repeaters, torch. So the dust here will turn on with your switch. And I'm going to have to slam that somehow into there. Which means I guess we get to give in Enderman. And that other feature not in yet. Let's not put redstone on. There we go. You know, not complex, just we're gonna have other stuff going up and down, redstone-wise, that need not touch.
Yep. You did bring
so this is gonna get...
hooks, right?
Hmm?
You did bring your wire hooks and string, right?
Of course. Why would I do that?
I will be right back. I don't know how much string I have. be an issue. That's, I guess, a farm we need.
And we're gonna have that trouble too, the tripwire hook trying to... Well, no, that shouldn't be that bad. Because the tripwire hook's only gonna be on when we need it.
Oh, it should
No,
be.
when we need it yeah, so I think that was another problem with this I have to deal with. Is, you know, the front facade is odd because of where you need everything.
Mhm.
So the button may move when we figure out what hurts.
A stack and 21 tripwire hooks made currently. That'll be
Oh,
at
that's
least 30.
probably... I'm not doing more than 32. 2 is all we need each.
Yeah.
I just need one or two pieces of string each.
Issue. I've got half a stack of string.
String here? That's odd. I say that's odd because I did see a spider eye. Which indicates...
I'm gonna go rummage through your stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then if that doesn't work, I might rummage through other people's stuff.
Who?
Yeah. I think it's... Oh, I should check this house. I think it's been long enough that we can... some stuff.
Woody logged on the other night.
Here.
Other morning, I should say. About 2 seconds.
It's Stan, who I really think his stuff should be up for grabs, because he's got like 9 stacks of diamonds.
How is that?
Oh, perseverance, I'm sure.
I mean, he was on a bunch for a week or so. At odd hours, like 9 a.m. Some reason, no one else was on. Sometimes Woody, but... Will he start that early?
You've got a stack of string, so and a stack and a half. So between us, we have 2 stacks of string.
Yeah, so let's keep it to what we have foraged, just because we have foraged it.
I'm bringing a stack of tripwire hooks and 2 stacks of string. That should be enough. Assuming we don't need 4 pieces of string per booth. Or we don't need more than 4 pieces of string per booth.
The biggest trick, which I can't remember what I did, is the continuation of the water stream. You know, basically, you have to do weird things to keep them flowing forward.
Mhm.
But obviously, I have to time each segment to work with that. Let's see, I can just use any old block for this. Hi, zombie. I hear you there. No, I had it less compact in the other world. That works. And we don't get... You know, making it more compact's fine if we can get it to work. If there was a reason why I made it less compact, we might be having some fun.
So these blocks both need to go out one, right? Don't they? For at least the bottom.
No, then... There's gonna be something there, that's something there, but this stays.
Why this one?
And this stays. Because he's standing here.
No, I think the top needs to stay, but or vice versa, one or the other.
No, all of this needs to stay.
You need one or the
Because
other.
he has to stand here.
I don't actually have any diorite. Or andesite. I don't have any diorite or andesite or whatever it is that you're...
Now, what I need is something to trap him, which is simply that, really. That makes sense?
So, what I was thinking was doing this on the level below, but you're doing it up there as just as well.
well, I can do more. And we can actually simplify this a little bit. And put the button up a bit. Here, I think. I'd like this to be as short as possible. Back.
Where did that string go?
And we put the torch here, and I think that does it on its own. And we put some piece of carpet over that torch. Which is a neat trick, isn't it? Except the particles might appear, but we'll live. Don't think we have any wool with us.
Oh, we have 2 pieces of rug.
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah, but just for example's sake, not because I necessarily want it. We can always do that.
Does this need to be more than 1 space out? I guess.
What probably is going to be a problem, what you're doing. I don't know. We probably need things. Probably have to block signal there, so we probably just want like a slab. Just to say no signal. Now, if you can get the tripwire hook between just those two...
It needs to go 1 farther out.
Why?
Because with 1 piece of string, it's not hooking, so at least 1 side needs to go.
No. It will.
Wasn't.
It will. The hitboxes are annoying. You want to get the front part of the hitbox here. And don't be standing in it. So when you see the outline of the box, or throw me one.
That's what I did, but it's not.
Throw me one. No, something's there.
Yeah, the string.
No, something else is interfering. I'll have to look. I hate you. Oh, right. I hate you. Those need to be glass, or air blocks of some variety.
There you go.
They don't let you go between air blocks and non-air blocks. So when you need something, a solid air block, you're like stuck using glass of some variety.
Okay. Well, that's something I forgot to get while I was out.
I thought we had a...
Yeah. If we eventually... When we decide on a design, we're also going to need to decide on a color, assuming that you don't want clear glass for everything that eventually need glass.
Well, and then there's front-facing, all that fun stuff. Okay. So stand there. Keep standing there. So... My question is, if I put a solid block there, and I press the button... I thought so.
What was that?
You held it open. Which means I'm gonna also have to hide here. Now I can put that there. Odd.
Something might be wrong with your... Down here? Yeah. Yeah. The redstone down here is gone.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm going to say I can't do it because I'm in the hitbox of the string. Now the problem is, and this is why we might need to bend it anyway, is I'm sure it's the signal here sneaking down. But I thought I was going to be able to block that with a block here. Okay, well if we can't, that means we will need to put this here. That is not my silk touch. Now I need that other string that was my inventory. Okay.
Oh, the tripwire hook is directly behind, under the,
Then why wasn't it working in the position before?
I think it powers the block and under it. I think the tripwire hook goes both ways.
Well, it does, but if it's powering the block... I think you misunderstood my question. When it's standing here, it's, okay, powering that block and it's powering the... Oh, that's, yeah. There's Bud powering the piston. How did I do this? Oh, I know how I did this. You. Me. Come to me too. You come too. All away. All away. To there. There. Oh. Well, yes, but there. No. One further back. There. There we go.
Okay, and just when we build whatever platform up here.
Yeah, no, we'll be on top of it. Or we'll put carpet on top of it. Either way. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I recall this being finicky. And then I recall, you know, because we have multiple signals close. I just know I figured out a way. I could have gone looked at it. We can do that now. No. Higher. Yeah, that'd been too easy, wouldn't it? Try again.
Okay. Seemed to work.
Yes, we will hide it in its final form. And we can even move the button a little bit, like to here if we want it. We'll probably put it like one block back, I assume. Give me. Said give me. But, you know, we'll probably put it there once I finish destroying the land underneath. There we go. That should still work. Perfect, perfect. And we can move it up one if that becomes easier in the design. It probably will be, because that's below the floor.
Yep, yep.
But, you know, I'll just remove these. Put that there. Put that there. And step it up. So long as we're less than 15, we can just run the wire. Oops. Yes, eventually you finish it up and you cover everything here, at the very least with carpet.
Alright, so then the tripwire hook you want powered This side, I'm guessing. This side without glass under it.
Tripwire hook
Like
is going to send power to here, I think. If you stand in there. Yeah.
On both sides. It might be easier to do on the other side just because there's no wiring.
Well, I have two tricks here. I have a water stream right here. And everything I need to power with it is below. So what I really want to do is punch the signal this way. And I think I want to invert the signal. Here's my... So no one's in there. That means we want this piston on right next to it.
Yeah.
And I think either this or if I go up one. Now I'll have to go up one again. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, right. Got that. And the other one... No, so that's now up. And that one needs to stay down. But it needs to go up when you're standing in there. So I need another one of these. If I can find where that was. Here.
It's going in and out. It's powering it. I'm standing here.
Huh?
When I step on the tripwire, it does nothing. When I step away,
Okay, now come out.
it goes down.
Ah. Got it. It was a fail on my part.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll need to pop this out, get another repeater that way. Which can go into a block, maybe, or is that going to bud power? Okay. With that, it's either going to work or it's not.
Alright, so I'm trapped in.
Not.
That one works, right?
Yeah. There's a button that you can press. That is not yet hooked up to the lava lake.
Testing this later will be fun.
Won't be. Okay, it bud powered. Of course it bud. Second repeater? Or put the signal here. I think that's gonna work. Not connect it to where it needs to be. Still bud powering. I mean, that's the default state. I have signal up on this block. Problem is I have to get that signal away from that block.
And again, might it not be easier to... You have two functions that you need to do off the tripwire hooks. Would it be easier to have each function be powered from each side of the tripwire hook.
If I'm not going to bud power a piston, which I won't in this design, you're right. In a previous design, I may have. Where is this tripwire hook? Okay. So what I need is to silk that. And again, we can pick up signal here.
Well, the other one's one up. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're right.
Can you unpower this
This
one?
is traveling down. There you go.
Yeah, sounds right.
Let's see.
Unpowered.
Which now I can do something, I guess.
I'm still very fuzzy on how things get bud powered. I'm
Now,
human.
If that was an obvious thing, it wouldn't be a bug, would it? Basically, it's where it should be powered. How's that? But it doesn't detect without an update for.
Yeah.
So it should be happening, but it shouldn't be happening. And yeah. I can't destroy that block.
Can't destroy that block. Oh, the one. Got it.
Now we have the tessellation problem. How far the next booth has to be.
Mhm.
Which might be why I didn't want to do it that way. Nice. Something up.
Well, right now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. And
that torch there, but I need any in. That's my problem.
that one's the easy one.
I just can't get it there because this is in the way.
Yes.
So I need to double invert just to get it there. Not because... Right.
Slamming into the block under a piston doesn't power it? Using a repeater into a block under a piston doesn't power it?
Oh, under a piston's fine. I'm just having positional. I could also do that next to the piston. That's actually probably the easiest. If I loop this around a sec. My problem is I have the two pistons, and they need to be in opposite.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking
They're both right.
Take that one off and go block down here. I have the redstone for this on me.
Oh, I don't want this.
Yeah, you don't, but you want, I think, a block there. And a block here, and a block here. And a block this.
And I want this more compacted. That's my real headache.
You have a repeater?
But we don't need to slam it if you're doing that. Do that. If the line is going into the block, it'll power the block. only need the repeater to do that.
It's not powering.
Is that the right block?
Because we did this wrong. Here, let me stand there and you can look at it.
Oh. Yeah, no. A lot of the headache is just, you know, I need the signal down here without being in water, because redstone likes water. Do that without something bud powering.
Right.
Are you trapped?
I was trapped, and did it go down when I left? Yes. That seems right.
And then, of course, when you come down here, it goes down further into the... Yeah. So the signal comes down here, and we're just slamming it into that block. You could use a repeater here. Because I have, the, you know, so long as it's lined up in to the block, it works. Where you see me using repeaters is where when it gets confused and I need the force matter. Or if I'm slamming it into the block to get a signal on the other side, that's when I have to. So for example, the under, you know, the into the water stream block here, I'm actually slamming it to come under it from above.
Yeah. Alright, so now you just have to fix this one. You have plenty of space now.
If I'm right, all we need is one gap between, because we fit within its footprint. But I don't think they can be butt up against each other, because something will. Maybe not. No, that'll leak. Actually, no, yeah. So we just need one gap between each tessellation.
That's one.
Meaning something has to be here. That is not system.
That means each is 6.
And that way I don't have to worry about, you know, because I can't, you know, because we have to rebuild it without the signal being passed along. Now
we can easily fit one more pod in to the right, to both sides, to the mountain side of it. It means we can easily build another pod in on this side.
Maybe. We might do so. Now this only leaves the question of the water stream.
And you should probably
because we need to keep pushing them along. What we probably will end up with is right here a sign. So it can't flow this way. And a sign right underneath and a water source block right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And doing on each one. That should be long enough. Let's get person here.
So what would that mean on this side, just from the water stream?
It means the repeater there.
I break something important? I think so.
Yep. So of the 6 blocks going side to side, means that the water source block is on number 5. So it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across to where the water starts. 5, 6, 7 to get into the spot. So that should be enough for each tessellation. Your water source block is actually...
And this whole thing has to be, this whole water path has to be enclosed too high, because we don't want them bobbing around.
I'm saying the water source block starts there.
So on that...
Not...
Here,
No,
have a
not,
better block.
No.
But where would it be?
Wait, where you have the iron.
It's something like...
That's where the source block from the previous tessellation would be.
Well, no, it actually would be here. Signs. Keep it.
Yeah, you know what, but this... I wasn't thinking vertically, I was thinking just...
Yeah. Well, and that means this and this have to be ready for water no matter what. Because that's where it flows downward. The sign will just let it float. It'll do graphical. That's okay.
I'm saying at most that's 7 blocks, so we shouldn't need...
And 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will work, which is what I was counting there. We have actually a couple of blocks to spare, but...
That's a problem.
Hmm?
Fix the
Well.
other piece. It's the other piece, the, No, that one's still...
I fixed it. Working. Instant?
No.
Hmm?
No, this... Here, going again. I'll do it, you can watch. This piece I don't think ever went down.
What piece never went down?
Here, come.
Oh,
The block...
you're in it? No, you're not in it.
Not in it, but the water stream block never went down.
Let me see now. Yeah, that's still blocking. Did I do... What did I change? Don't recall touching there. Stay there a second. If I can get out of here... There's slamming signal in there, that's inverting it. That means I'm missing... Oh. It's another bud powering. Yes. But it was working. Hello. Can I get the signal from higher, maybe? No. Higher we can't access. I can shift this 90 degrees. And instead of having it in the floor, so much easier and creative.
Yeah, but that makes it more fun. Real building would
Instead of
also be
having the
easier.
floor, I can have it here.
Yeah. Oh, you have to put it... No, that's right.
I have to get myself out of there again, I agree.
Well, my view's kind of... I'm mostly seeing the cage. My view of what you're doing is limited.
And then we just put one piece of dust here. Hello? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll be bud powering right now, that's for sure.
Right now it should be open.
But
If I leave, does it close? Apparently I can hit myself in the face with a piston, but...
yeah, it did what I expected. Not quite what we need. I know what I can do. No, that's happening. This signal going up. So I can actually just do one of those. I think. Seems excessive.
But it does work. If I need.
Well, you caught the question. Signal going up.
Mm.
Meaning I can do the whole slab thing. Signal not up, you can't do slabs.
Yeah. You can also go down that way.
They don't go down the slabs, only up the slabs. It's a one-way wire.
That's weird.
We'll see if they change that on us. I wish it worked in both directions. Because it means the other way I have to do spirals.
Just explain your skeleton.
Why do you think I have that large spiral in the skeleton farm? I don't need it that large, necessarily. Or that many repeaters.
You're right, I've only ever tried going up. Mostly it's my wood farm that has each of those ones.
You know what we really should have? What we really, really should have, since we're not really digging anymore? You know what I'm getting at now?
Yeah. So I think we just need to decide how we want this to look and close it up, though.
Yeah. Moon jump. No, I don't want to see in the chest. I don't know if you saw that in the stream. Eating pork chop, opening chest, falling down ladder. Yeah, now the question is, how do we enclose it? I want the front face nicer, meaning there's probably a whole bunch of blocks in front of us. We won't see these innards. And we won't see under here. And this looks more compact redstone than the last time I did it, so, you know, we're doing okay. Okay. Okay, good, good. I'm not hearing the pistons going.
I am. They are.
I see they did.
Client issue, not a server issue.
There's just too many little noises in my ear. Have music going, we have these guys going, we have these guys going.
This guy's going. Still 4.
Guy's alright. We gave them a stack, didn't we?
Give him half a stack. It did the smaller.
Good, we can jump out. I like how you just warped out, but we can jump out now. Only 2.5 block. Yeah, my example world, I think I put some carpet over the piston. So I could stand right here and talk to him. I probably had a slab there, so it's nicely, you know, boarded out. And the floor level's here. There's probably some of these white things going on.
White things. Oh.
Figured you'd look in the...
Can the space the button's on be a half slab? Should be able to.
Button can't be a half slab, he'll have to be. Because I need the signal to go down. Mind you, it can be a double half slab if you don't want to bother.
I'm just thinking it's what it should be, because not birch, because I think a wood button on a wood floor is obvious.
I'm a little bit sensitive on making it a stone button, because those are faster.
Well, no, I think it's fine as a wooden button. I was questioning putting a thing under it. Here, I got the perfect block.
But my point was it had to be a full block. I mean, you can use dark oak if
There
you...
you go. Do we have your dark oak here?
I can be like an Enderman and hold it and give it back to you, maybe. How's that?
Ship it. Good, perfect.
I was amused by the Mumbo thing.
A little
I would have
disappointed
done
he
much
did
more.
eventually fix it.
At least the way he did it. You know, I might have neatened it up, but... XP Crafted is known to do that other method. Oh, you really don't like that? Now I have to design my entire build around. Yeah, that would have been the other approach. Make it look nice for the build, but make sure the build had a dirt block there and look nice. How's that?
A little vindictive, but you know, I'm okay with that.
Have you caught any of that at the other streams?
I haven't been keeping up for a few weeks. I haven't been keeping up for a few weeks. I have started.
Oh, I don't
watching
mean watching post fact. I mean, no, I meant my stream.
Oh, no, I've only been.
Like, if you caught me streaming, did you actually tune in? Not.
I tried to watch one Varian Skies or whatever, but I left it on for about half an hour, and the whole time you hadn't mentioned anything I was familiar with. Because it was all you building some energy generator thing.
No, that's one reason why I'm saying, like, the newer series. Or at least the beginning of it, I guess. I mean, you might not be familiar with things because it's new, but at least you're seeing it from square one.
Yeah.
Maybe you should watch that first episode to see what you think of the world. Because I could also start something up with that quickly enough. The, Wastelands. Illuminati Wasteland. You know, it's Zumavoid's, pack, but I'm taking it my own direction, not his direction. Which is probably best. Trying to keep it lightweight, which is great, but I like lightweight packs because some of these other mod packs, I don't get TPS issues, meaning I can keep up with all the modded stuff in terms of world simulation, but I do get frame rate issues. I'm getting 20 ticks a second, and I'm getting 12 frames a second. And that's with everything imaginable. Speed up your games.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Trust me.
I'm gonna step away for a second. Be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna kill a skelly. But we're deciding how to redecorate. I think I went glass a lot more on the top, though. Not, I don't really like... Oh, I don't think it matters. But we can keep those. We can keep those. Oh, I know what I was using a lot in the environmental. This might work well. It's a nice color we haven't used as much. Might cut back on the birch this way. Yeah, I think so. And I don't know, a clay block here would probably be the best. Like a stained clay, something that sticks out. Or maybe the whole frame's in stained clay. That would be... My inventory is absolutely full. I don't know why I even have spruce saplings. Want red? Do we want orange? These are the questions. Maybe it's white stained glass on the panel. Where am I?
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, I see. We went with
Can't
sand.
get out.
That's not a bad
I'm thinking some stained clay, though, in the loop here. I haven't decided what color.
It's gonna be orange, regardless of what you pick.
The option of purple.
Uncomfortably orange, regardless of what you do.
I was thinking more like red stained clay. And I was thinking the floor is probably just going to be the dark oak, except for where we make red as well.
Are you scrapping the birch?
Probably not this piece and this piece, because they're already there, and it's just going to be carpet on top. So I think it's going to be 3 pieces of carpet. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, you could also have the half slab here.
No, because then I can't. Then I'm above the guy. You know, you could, but
I mean, don't you want to say how much you feel superior to them anyway? I mean, and then.
And remember, you're going to be stuck here probably, because there will be some, blocks around like that. So I just assume you'd be on level with them. Ah, mine.
Nope.
Not anymore.
He took away my access to the button, so that
I know, not fair. I'll have the shovel, right? Matters. Not like they stay grass blocks when you do it that way. Yeah, no, the floor design's gonna change a little bit. Because I am not saying there won't be orange, and it might have a little uncomfortableness to it, but...
yeah, mess this up.
Huh?
We removed the string and the tripwire. Oh, we removed the tripwire hook.
Ah, is that why I had a random tripwire hook? Did you have one?
Yeah, well, I still have most of his stackable.
Oh,
Huh?
oh, the other one's just in the chest here.
How did I manage that? So I want you to look under the, I think, right tripwire hook and the glass block there. I want you to look through that glass.
Hi. Hi there.
I glitched into this.
I have some lava for you. I joke, but... interestingly enough, my bucket is MIA. Usually it doesn't have lava in it. It's tempting fate a little bit too much unless I have a need for lava.
How far down do you go? Fuck. Only ever go one down. Down. Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know how far down we're really going to go. Probably under sea level, which is going to make this interesting when we become the boardwalk out that way.
I'm saying this current thing doesn't go too below the current level.
Yeah, no. We're going to probably send them down, though, like 3 blocks below this.
I'm thinking of just clearing
that way.
Next module.
That way, we keep them out of the redstone way. But it was one of the things to keep in mind when we're designing this. You know, here needs to be clear. And obviously we're going to have to fill in a little bit here, which will be interesting, because I remember doing that in Creative too. But in Creative, I could double tap space and right. This is obviously a different design, though. It's just a rough idea. I think I had multiple pistons. Here I'm sharing the one piston, both blocking from path and blocking from right. Yeah, that works better. I have you dropping into a pit. Jump out with the boot.
Alright, so that should be enough space for the next pod.
So, I think we need some glass, though. Like, a ton. Because I want most of this pathway glass. Although, we won't see them back here, will we? Because I'm just going to make a wall. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use iron. If you're not going to see it. Iron's easier. We might put glass on the top, just so we can look in to the bug. I don't think I'm going to glass the whole thing in. And for sanity's sake,
that torch come from? Redstone torch just dropped, but I'm not sure where it was.
Yeah, I know where. There's a bunch of other stuff randomly. I don't know what I dropped. It wasn't in tool related, so. No, I'm thinking I'm gonna replace random diorite with iron here. Oops, wrong. And make the diorite more specialty blocks. One, because iron's cheaper. Two, and these blocks we can decide on due to the outside theme.
Oops.
And I'm thinking on top of this we'll just have a line of glass.
Okay.
If that makes sense. How big was this? Wait. Wait, wrong. Well, this is the gap base. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that you had it. Well, that's fine. We'll at least start them one block further. In fact, we'll probably start them where the water source would have been for that first one. So they just swim up into it. If that makes sense. We probably should put, for now, some torches here.
Yep.
And we'll bust out where we need to. But we're probably going at least as far as here. And we'll do something about the water. We don't have to drain the ocean. We can make it boardwalk-like. But we will need to drain a work area.
I'm just putting the sand down to do. I just did half of the space you just said.
Yeah, well, it gets a little deeper. Not much.
Oh, it's gonna be that. Not gonna be that hard to do. At least.
At worst, we'll fill it in a little bit and reclaim some sponges. It's not like deep ocean, thousands of blocks, dry to the bottom. In fact, the area we need, I think, can be done in one set of rows. Unusual. Service busy?
What service?
Due to gaming. There's been no hint of anyone viewing today. And that is unusual. Besides you.
Yeah. Not sure.
I don't know. I'm checking the website quickly. Making sure it decided to, actually put me in the list. Chrome's acting really slow. I mean, maybe we have a lurker. You know how much I believe the indicator. A little busy in terms of there's a bunch of people. They seem to have randomized the order of things. Can't say I've seen me yet. Oh yeah. Okay, they have a interesting interface now. Stop it. It's like popping out a sidebar as I scroll. So I can't like grab the scroll bar. Don't see my... Oh, there I am. A page and a half down. But as I said, a bunch of people on today. So, probably just... As I said, it's just a little unusual. It's a very mixed bag, though. If someone is lurking, hope you're enjoying. I say I don't know because it'll tell me there's one person or 0 persons on when someone's actively talking to me, and I don't know what that means. It doesn't make sense. You're obviously listening. Somehow. Because, it's coherent. Like, responding to me. I mean, with the mod thing, yes, one person was saying how they could see the custom map, when afterwards it was obvious they never downloaded the thing. Excuse me.
No.
Not sure how that works, but wait. Supposed to be that. I think that was supposed to be. Oh.
The redstone torch I just put down because you destroyed the block it was attached to or something, and I just didn't want to figure it out. Put it on the first spot. Yeah, that one wasn't right. I'm so surprised. Oops.
Yeah, because I switched the block and it went elsewhere.
That's all of the sand I happen to have on hand. So I can't make this little thing go out any further.
Yeah. Well, figure it out.
Well, I'm going to grab some glass and sand, because I have some, in case we want to do more with glass. You have a colored dye in mind?
Well, we're gonna want a bunch of red. We're gonna want some clay. I have some at my place. I just want it for decoration blocks, so we shouldn't have to go to the mesa or anything crazy like that.
I don't have any clay, I don't know. Well, let me see. I might have some pre-dyed clay. color are you? Red?
I want like a red frame
Okay. I might have red dye.
on each of these.
I might have red clay because that's what the cat
Yeah.
thing is.
I think I'm out of iron on my person. I wanted to see which of these chests I hid it on me myself on. I must have brought a bunch over.
There's definitely at least 10 stacks hanging out.
Yeah, no. I definitely brought a bunch over. That was an obvious thing.
Oh, my inventory is fuller than I thought it was.
Just whole redstone-ish things. You know, my inventory is an absolute disaster. You know that.
Alright, so I do.
Speaking of my modded series, I need my golden bag of holding. Like a double chest when you open it up. And it's just one inventory slot when it's not open, you know? It's a portable double chest.
Well, I got a few.
I think that's the best portable storage in that particular pack. In Agrarian Skies, there's better. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 is the width of this thing we determined.
I said 6. One side needs a.
Yeah,
gap
7 with the extra.
No, 6 was including the gap space.
Not what I'm counting. Gap space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's on this? No, you're right. Why do I have that random block there? Confuse me. It's working.
Apparently, it should be dug out enough in both directions for one. Or so on the one direction at least.
3, 4, 5, 6. Is that the right spot? Oops.
Gap.
Hmm?
This is the current gap, right? This stone pillar you put in.
Yeah.
1, 2.
So 1, 2, 3,
that would be the
4,
next
5. Hello, Mr. Computer.
So I brought over
Okay.
a bunch of clay.
That was weird. It, like, stalled out the game. And I'm looking on the other screen. We're still not using swap. What happened? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just me measuring where they will be. If you didn't gather. Six. So I think that's the last one, which leaves me the next question. How deep is this?
Well, that's in how.
One from about where that sea lantern is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should be the gap. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 6. Five. Brown. It's almost like counting, right? I lined up. I think I'm lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. But wrong. 1 too few, I think. So the corners are pretty much dead space. No, so there's no... Yeah, we're just riding them around the corner. So how does this look for usability space? Oops. Don't bother filling sand inside after the 6. We'll just have a, you know, a floor. Because we'll be walking above this in this 2-cell, you know, this 12 wide area. That's where we go. 6, perfect. Huh. Suddenly, that island right there, which is past the pier, looks close, very close for our sending happy villagers there. You know, happy villagers. Ones that no longer need to trade and get to go on vacation.
Frolic on a farm upstate.
Hmm?
You get to frolic on the farm upstate.
And I promise you, there's cakes in every house. Also a lava trap in every house. Watch your step.
I mean, the villagers get to frolic with, you know, Hachi and Snowy and you know, cats, right?
Pets that are no longer with us. It's a much more overwater build than I would have envisioned. I don't know why I didn't envision it. I just envisioned the scale a little. I think that's the last one. Matches the other side. Ah. No reason to make it go further. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18 cells. We're going to have 18 trading booths. I think that's enough. And then maybe in that corner over there, we'll have a way of, before we send anyone else to Happy Villager Island, I think we might collect the villagers here and have a way of putting a few in a minecart, or keep one in a minecart, so we can push them into the nether and do whatever. The only problem with what you're doing is we will need to go lower at some point.
What? Oh, yeah. That'll be a 2.
At some point. Not to mention, I think you're a little too narrow, but I'm not actually. No, you're just on or close enough. It'll be a block hiking off, but above water level. And we might end up removing some of this fencing. And incorporate it better into the build.
Mm-hmm. Right, that is.
I still need to stop. Hello there, monkey fan.
Most of the iron I had on me. Well, that's mostly why I stopped at this point. And I can go.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think I didn't go out far enough.
Now the question is how can we do? I mean, maybe we'll have to look at Lost Symmetry's island resort to get some decoration ideas as well.
Yeah. So the one module we have done goes 3 spaces past the stream, but over water. Like, I don't think I need to dig it out.
As long as it's above, we're okay. I mean, we might need one to fancy it up, but I don't mind it looking like a... How can I give you a shout out? I don't know what... Who? And I'm obviously not going to go look at your channel while I'm streaming. I think I have to remove this wall here.
The siding probably shouldn't be sand. I was thinking actually we could make this platform go the whole way in between, right? That's what you need. This platform into the water needs to go the whole way between the two.
No, because above will be 2 or 3 blocks above the water level. We're going to be standing up here. So I don't mind it looking like a dock pier off the ocean. In fact, from the outside, ideally, it looks like a boat pier. We might even put a boat there if we feel like it. Going to need more iron, of course. I'd even need more than I brought over this workplace area, but it's not like the iron farm's far from here. Couple minutes swim that way. Or a few seconds via the nether hub. Oops. This. Very bad at that. Good at that? I don't know. Trying not to fall off while I do this.
Not the worst thing.
No, but you can't get back up.
You can over here.
Yeah. With the jump boost anyway. Which seems to work all the way out there.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised. No, not right at the edge. Or does it kick in? Hopefully by the place where we get trapped, yeah. Or at least be able to, I think, jump out of the... I don't know, we can move the beacon further this way. A little annoying, but you know. As I said, the scale wasn't... I was thinking of this design, but not its full size. I don't know. Maybe I just don't advertise enough as a noob.
Really?
And it confuses me how other people try.
Yeah.
You know, I mention the streams occasionally, you know, in appropriate forms. I think it may have attracted some people. Watch some of them. Most. Hello there, Dragon Artist. Supposed to show up when looking at lists. We are building a villager trader hall here in vanilla, or mostly vanilla, Minecraft. What you're looking at here, this iron trough, is the water stream that the villagers will ride.
Underneath it, I'm working on the...
Hi there! Go away. Away! Not that gold does me anything, but he did drop some. I'm so used to getting that in the modded stuff. Because I throw it in the smeltery once I can repair it. And I get, you know, 4 or 5 gold ingots from it. I don't have your other form. I don't think they fixed that yet.
What?
I think your gold farm works as is.
I don't think... It doesn't use that much of an exploit. It really just uses the pig mechanic.
And I hear tell the iron farm is currently still working, besides the elevators. Which, I don't know, if I had to convert would be a little annoying, because base-wise is not designed for any other design.
No, but
that makes sense.
It means you only need to rework the bottom, though.
Yeah, and not even the poppy part.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't break while I was waiting, you know, while we were waiting for me to get around to it. Yes, you would be number 20. Congratulations. I usually once a week do a vanilla play like this. We missed last week because I was feeling crappy. And my brother there was a little busy.
Yeah.
And also feeling crappy.
Which
Not sleeping type crappy.
odd considering.
Hmm?
Odd considering that it's not like we live near each other.
No.
Alright, so I just had
But-
a little run-in with some creepers, so I'm gonna put some torches down.
I'm also doing... Well, I'm working on a few maps. But the other one I'm streaming, I don't think I'm going to stream any more Agrarian Skies. It's just I'm learning too much of the mods I'm in there with. You know, if there's something interesting, I might, but... the other one I'm streaming is what I'm calling Exuminati Wastelands. Basically, it's a flatlands world of Illuminati's mod pack, the Illuminati mod pack, which Zoom avoids. A mod pack made for Zoom avoid. How's that? Am I making sense yet?
And it's a conspiracy.
Well, certainly the commentary reads that way. But what did you expect with that name? And that I stream whenever I feel like it. The last one was early-ish Saturday, 4 p.m.? But that's a single-player world. Or maybe other things, other games, as I see fit. I do want to make a how-to video on installing that mod pack with my changes to it. Because I think that the Word document daunts some of the Minecraft viewers that come by. I think you would prefer the Word document, but you know. Or the Google Doc, I should. I haven't used Word in while. That might change. But should become a trading hall. Ouch. And these spacings you see with these is defining where the actual places where the people will hang out. So we're gonna have, I think I said 18, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, times 2 is 18 villagers ready to trade. And basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna come up from an infinite breeder here, slow down, and this will be a water stream, and go into the first open one. As you see right here, it closed, trapping him in. And then when we out there decide to press the button, he's gonna fall to another water stream, which is Happy Villager Island Express. Yes, I am using XP Graphics crafted term. Except I intend to actually make Happy Villager Island right out here. Simple enough. This is a small island. And I was thinking of a couple little houses, and on the far side of the island, a couple of houses on the far side of the island. Nice little, fountain, well stuff on the near side. And there's just a trick. When you step into the door of the house, look at the cake and the bed, and the trapdoor under your feet that you didn't realize and fall down into a lava source block. Super kind, isn't it?
You got any iron on you?
3?
Okay, it's not gonna go far. I've got about 2 stacks from what was left in the chests, but we're out.
I'll go collect. I'm just chatting anyway. And anyone new, if they're still in the stream, I can never tell.
I mean, it says 1 viewer right now, and I'm viewing.
Yeah, it went up to 2, went down to 1. It went down to 1 while someone was actively chatting, you know, the usual. What do you want me to tell you? I can only hope some people are watching. It'll sort of tell me that people have watched later in analytics, but that's still not working great either. I think it's supposed to reset every 24 hours for the live stream channel, which would make sense, so, you know, I could tell who watched which day. But it doesn't, and the pre-recorded just tells me who's watched it at all since the recording, you know, the finalization. So, it tells me something. This is our wonderful iron farm, and as you can see, I've been so busy blocking ingots. The entire ingot storage is full. If I was blocking them, it would not be full, but, you know, we're on to 2 of these chests here, this whole row here, and all of those are full of blocks. So that's 7 rows, 7, 8.5 times 5. Yeah, we have a little bit of iron. A little. My inventory's a mess, though. I can't grab anything.
No problem.
I went to go to my storage room, and whatever I should have kept there, I can toss into my, let's take the teleport shortcut. Whatever I should have left, just go into my ender chest, because we're good there. Maybe the error about stream health is its ability to tell me what the stream health is. And that's why I don't see the people watching either. I'm not sure how we've had streams go fine, and then the last 2 days I've lowered the bandwidth again, and it's been problematic. I haven't watched last Saturday, which scares me. You know, about the quality I'm giving right now. Okay in the pre-record. Let me just toss this into my ender chest. But you're watching.
Robotic.
Voice on. Like when you're listening to me in stream?
I'm not listening to you in stream, I'm listening to you in chat. Actually, so that same thing where every time I alt-tab away, your video gets messed up, so I actually can't see it right now. I'm trying to go live.
When did I start sounding robotic to you?
About a minute ago.
Okay. That's not really a problem.
But given... It sounds like it's my side, because everything's going slow.
It's
YouTube
better, you know. Well, that's a separate thing. Let's see. Still here?
Yeah, I can't understand you.
Ah. Well, that's excellent. I mean, I can quickly see how the stream's going. When did I start sounding robotic to you? No, I sound fine in stream at least. Okay. Well, maybe my brother will return. Technically still on the line, but that probably will change. Some random... Dirt. Goes in my dirt chest. Yeah, yeah. Mute my brother just in case stuff gets a little fuzzy. You won't hear it. I might hear it. A lot of sound being routed every which direction on my computer. Anyway, finish cleaning up my inventory here. We're probably going to want more sandstone. We'll take that as sandstone. We're going to want that glass. I don't need a torch there. Gunpowder goes with potion stuff. Redstone that I'm not taking goes with redstone stuff. And we don't need carpet. Goes with wool stuff. And whatever I have. But I want to test with that. Okay. 1 second, folks. Just... Okay. Properly disconnect it from the phone call. And up. Nope. Up. Up. What time is it? Just time check. 11 p.m. Here in the Eastern time zone of the US. Let's see. So, please go away. Far. You don't see it. And you don't need to tell me OBS is running. Okay, my brother is joining in again. I'm not sure if he's on this audio channel.
There we go.
Ah, it did map the right audio channel again. How convenient for me. Usually Chrome's just mapped to generic audio, which we wouldn't hear in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I switch you to a separate channel so I can control it. Farms. Large Hangouts window, of course. Hold on 1 second, please. There we go. I need to send the window elsewhere.
Alright, so are you back with iron yet?
I just emptied my inventory in my storage room. Now I'm collecting a ton of iron.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. They reset the router and it seemed to work, but just everything slowed down to a crawl.
Yes, right way. I get spun around too much in the nether. It's such a strange environment. Even with our paths, but it hardly changes the overall theme.
Yeah.
Let me out! Let me out! Watching now, 0.
Had it on.
Yeah, I think once you... Like, the catch is when you first come on. How many more? Those were stacks, by the way.
Yeah, it should be good. I mean, I'm very close to it done. Though I am thinking of replacing the sand around the side with iron instead. because sand is a more valuable resource.
Sand. Oh, below. Okay. I was going to say the sand's so front-facing, we can make it look nice. No, I was thinking something like that there. I didn't get my, And obviously we'll need to make holes in this pathway where needed. I was thinking though the top of the panel will be glass just so we can watch them go around from above for debugging purposes. Because otherwise we're going to be constantly opening it up and then they're going to get trapped trying to jump out where we open it up or swim out successfully, and it's messy. It really is. We needed a bunch of signs for them.
Yeah, but we got a fair amount of birchwood. I was thinking of doing it so the side like this was iron instead of sand.
Yeah. No, any decoration I'll do will go outside that. I might want wood and make it dock-like, but it'll be one block further. And we're not talking functional design, we're talking... wait, that was... hardened clay, red stained clay. You bring those?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look. Down we go. Unintentionally, but down we go nonetheless. Give me that back. Right. Crap works. Now I only have one problem.
Ooh, fuck. You don't have any redstone by the beacon, do you? Good. Good.
Hint. Under that glass?
I could use a piece of glass.
Yeah, so now I'm using a sword called the Ender. Ender, I assume, was spat into a cactus after zombie pigman dropped it in zombie trap. Because overflow goes in cactus. Well, it goes into that chest, but that chest is full of stuff. It's like minutes after we... Yeah, so I have one problem here. That birchwood in the red. Hello there, Dakota.
Sorry, bit.
It looks ugly. I think the right answer is a red stained clay slab. And that's a good luck.
You can get a red sandstone slab. Yes.
Ooh. Let's go do that. Steal one from your storage room.
Do I have red sandstone in my storage room?
I don't know. Did you give me a sandstone or just the one piece of sand?
I think I just gave you one.
Hello, ground? What?
I think I just gave you one piece of sand. I think that's all I took with me.
Huh. I like that transition. That didn't look like it was going to end well if it didn't figure itself out. You know the one right over the lava lake that portal is really under?
I've had that happen. Not the falling to my death, but the...
The looking like it was going to, yeah. On to the second beverage of the day. Good old water. So welcome to the stream there, Dakota. We are working on a villager trader system. But right now, I'm taking a long detour.
You're showing off my awesome train.
I made most of that one.
Oh, the next two.
This one you did.
I'll leave in that space. Originally it was too tall, one wide. I widened that.
Yeah. Between the two of us, we did that. I think you did a little over half of the widening of that short stretch. So, yeah. Give that. That plane there, maybe that's what all the flyers from out there, is my wonderful battle. That went well. Something about arrow into Pigman's head while fighting a ghast. Out in the middle of an open area of the Nether with many pigmen spawned around. Surprising number given that other people were online at the time. Usually that limits such things. Is it day? Is it day? Okay, so all that traveling was to get us here.
Well, you don't need to take the last stretch. Just the other thing I worked on.
I'm not going there. Help me right now.
Let's go to a mushroom island.
I'm just deciding where I want to, steal all the sand from. So we could use the glitch. There is a glitch that'll let us convert white sand to red and vice versa.
Okay.
Which, given that it's a mostly cosmetic thing, doesn't bug me too much. If that makes sense. I'll have to destroy the desert, but we have plenty of desert to destroy. Not that we haven't already destroyed quite a bit.
I was looking at the newest map render that you did, and it looks absurd, the amount of desert that has been ripped out near the golden saucer. And that it's visible from that map is strange to me.
Ah. I did notice you gathered the render. Well, I assumed it was. I was looking at the logs for other things, like that other comment I had about, make a modified mod pack, and someone saying they're using it, and 0 downloads that aren't from my IP address. Interesting. No, it's like, okay, maybe a friend helped you or something, and you just cloned it, you know, oh, that's all possible, of course, but it really still has a download. What is this? This is orange. This is the plane, right? Hardened clay.
Okay, so that platform is done.
Of course, if I go too far this way, I think I hit world border.
You go too far north, so like when you're near.
I mean, it's not a small biome, at least.
Oh, I finally... So, it was my desire to have all 3 types of cats, but...
You finally succeeded?
Yeah, it took forever, though, because I just kept getting orange cats. I've only, on 2 occasions, gotten non-orange cats, and I've bred those to be more, you know, prolific. Which, considering Champ, the cat I had that was an orange cat, seemed strange to me. That
okay. So I have a few stacks of red sand, and we only need a few... Yo, I'm not planning on doing tons with it yet. And I have now a few stacks of hardened clay, which might be more useful for us. So I'm gonna bring this back, and it's just hardened clay. It's not pre-stained. That's why I'm removing what I am. Almost 3 stacks. Let's get the 3rd. And I'm just gonna use it for accents, of course.
there's plenty of red dye here.
Yeah.
I brought 3 stacks of red dye and a stack of
Yeah, I saw that. We're probably good for the project at hand with what you brought, but while I'm here... Yeah, we're between a jungle, and you said there was a... Did you actually explore it?
Yeah, there's a jungle there and a birch forest there, right? The portal's on the boundary well 3. I explored the jungle a little bit to find cats, because the jungle where I got my first cats from is not hooked up to the nether.
Well, the temple at that
I didn't do that one.
jungle.
I walked near it.
You did it?
No, I didn't go in yet.
And did you find the hidden treasure, not the crappy treasure? When you explore one, or at least dig through the redstone components of one, you'll see what I mean. This isn't burning anymore. No, it sort of is. I wonder if those stairs are just going to burn up one day. Not sure why they look like they're smoking, even with the lava right there. There's nowhere for it to smoke, I think. No, there's no air gap.
Really need to make sure that the button is pushable from the trap.
Hmm?
I went into the...
You heard me say it's working before, right?
It is working. Imagine that.
You know, when I said that, guess where I was? Ouch. That's new. Oh. Probably don't want quite so much iron in this.
And what?
I would like it 3 high air blocks over the track, so we don't smack our head. Okay, hop out. Now air could be glass, of course. If you're looking at the stream, you'll...
Oh, I see where you're
pointing. Because I smacked my head on the way up. That is a gold sword. Fortunately, there's no magnet in vanilla, so I can just do that without fear of getting it back. Too much of my modded, it would, you know, hop out of my inventory for half a foot. And then teleport right back in. Which is good when you're hovering over the void. So, in that one I'm using the Britannia one, which the mod expects you to be dropping things, so if you just queue it off, it'd go bye-bye. But when you break a block on the edge, it sucks too. The other pack is using a quantum flux magnet, which is a little more successful. Ouch. Hi. I hear mixed things of what's going to happen to our witch farm, though.
What do you mean?
They've done something to fix shifting floors. Or I think, more to the point, they've done something to fix the very rare cases where a villager will be standing here with a one gap under him. You know, just a one block. And then suddenly you'll find the villager falling through the floor. To whatever was underneath your platform. So I think that's more accurate, is they were fixing, you know, places where mobs were glitching through a one-thick platform. But I hear mixed things of whether, you know, they'll work, the witch farm will work, or whether, you know, because it's half slab, not a thick platform. Or whether it'll work if we change it to soul sand. Or whether we'll have to do a more standard, I think Mumbo's mob farm water flushing of the witch. I think there may have also been something if you alternate slab, hold block, where it might work. And then, of course, this all is up to the do they change it again criterion. Meaning, I'm not thinking about any of it yet.
So,
Promise this is now going to be orange, but is that different enough, or can I make it work? I don't mind the bottom, actually, it's just the full effect is not,
you still want birch around here?
I think that. I think I want this. Slabs. I think I want the dark oak there, though.
I've saved one of the chests. Right here.
Oh, we did cut down some of the trees in the processing. Think. Oops. Miss again. But what do I want up here? Not quite that, I don't think. You can't see it, of course. So it's not as bad as it could be. That was partially what I was thinking.
It was just plain hardened clay.
Yeah.
Hardened clay, but different. Or you still.
Because it's reddish, or even just.
Or if you have a full block of sandstone, red sandstone.
I have one. Always double the slabs. keeps the pattern.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find.
Not sure if that's a good thing.
Let me see if I can find any yellow dye. If there's a yellow flower anywhere near here.
Since you're looking for one?
You know. No, it's all lilac, right? Tons of lilac around here.
There's some. Bone meal worked, by the way.
Ah.
I'm gonna let you get them so I don't. Maybe some more? Much luck. We'll ignore all the fun of, well, we have sunflowers that spawn.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get yellow dye. I just wondering if I needed to go do anything about it.
And your new, flower room.
Yeah.
Don't know why you need 2 of each of those. Well, except for in case you mess up horribly.
Yeah, that was more of it.
Yes, I've explored the new stuff in your base at some point, which the how's our temporary? Well, how many are in here? 2, 3, 4. Is that our limit? I thought it was more. 3.
More?
No, we are limited to 4. That makes sense.
I was thinking we might as well just move them over into the pots.
No, but we should do one at a time. I don't know. I need... Well, they're all grown up. That makes this easier. That makes this much easier. So if I take one of these panels of glass I have somewhere, and I put that here, I guess. Yeah. This door to the block past it, because that'll still count as a door. Guess all of these? Basically, I need more to breed, but I need to get that farmer into place. Now, the point of that glass is I can now remove that block and put some railroad tracks out of here. And we can do that up trip with glass to keep them from, because they can ride the railroad car to that like we can. Without, suffocating horribly. Standard. Okay, hardened clay, red sand, more iron. I have a bunch of this railroad stuff. Where did I start today's stream, You think I'm doing there? I'm making a railroad track between my 2 bases. There's also my mine, so... I think I'm hitting close to the end of this adventure for the day. Like, I can continue, but... I'm not sure I can continue with, Okay. So, if I'm right... Oh, we're gonna have to... That's the sound of it not being as easy as I would hope, if you didn't gather.
What's wrong?
Nothing and everything. I need powered rail. Happen to have one randomly with.
Easily fixable. I go run and grab stuff. Give any gold here.
Basically, I'm going to put them on a cart inside here. Magically. And then we need to cart them out. And I need to make sure any baby villagers that will get born in here while we're working on all of this ideally stay in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I can transport them down below too once they're in place. But so long as they don't escape, that's the real part here. But yes, I need to a few things. One is this powered rail on there, and that can come out.
I have half a
and
stack
probably.
of powered rail. I think you need any more than that. I have half a
I don't
stack.
need a lot.
Yeah. I have half a stack. That's just asking if you think that would be enough.
Yes, because I don't care if I'm pushing them for the most part.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yep, and I brought 2 stacks of rails, just...
And not to mention, it's down.
Really
I guess I can jump on it.
Really need to put a cap over that nether hub.
Like you're bored and you come up with ideas. No. I don't get me wrong. I have no problem starting another world if you have something you want to do in a new map. Not saying I want to reset this one, just I don't mind having another as well. I can actually run 2 of these on my server. We can't be active in both without thinking. For now, it's going on to the... Well, I don't know. It depends who we get. That doesn't might work. Well, might work. You see what I mean by might work. Yeah, that one we can just drop him in that way. That's fine. And I'll break the cart when he's down there or eat the iron. Because it's just iron. I know early game that makes no sense to people. But I'll tell you, even if we didn't do the whole farm, the iron of one minecart, this point in the game,
Not much.
So who do we get? Come on, one of you. One of you, not the farmer, ideally. Because it's the farmer who I want to do other things. Out of the corners, you guys. There goes the cart. Empty, of course. But I set up here specifically so I could redirect them as needed.
Is the farm? Oh, no.
And all else fails.
That's the butcher, so he can go in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. I just need a... Ouch. Farmer in each of the... Better. Okay, you push him, I'll mess up down here. Amazing. You have that slab? I have a slab, don't worry. Hello, you shall live here for now on. You have all the trapdoors.
Oh.
Except for the one I just opened to check.
All look closed, yes.
Because, not closed, but, yeah. Gonna work, right? Maybe not. I need more slabs.
I have 2 on me.
I have birch ones, that'll do.
Oh, it just flew through you. There you go.
Won't do. Do there. Do. Push over, yeah. There. And we need the 2 more. Because he's not trapped properly. If you were wondering what my concern is.
I see that.
I have 60. I'm not saying he was going to deliberately get out, which is why I didn't have to run quite as fast. That's a half slab, nothing can spawn. The top is half slab, which is why I ran into that problem. He's on the only real block in here. So we probably should do something about that, because I'm worried about light levels where but nothing can spawn, and let's just put a... I know what I can do. I know what we can do. Don't know where all the others went. I can take the block above him out again and toss one of these there. And that'll keep everything bright. Perfect. So, besides that, we're breaking the village a little with our railway. Because, right. Yeah, don't worry if things break. We'll keep him in carts till we're ready.
Yeah, this should be good for that, though. This should get him.
Yeah, so we need the farmer. At least one farmer on both sides. Eventually. So what we're probably going to do while we work on this is... Actually, we can do the trick I do with the animals and just put railroad ties all around here and they won't get out. Because they have the same aversion to them, I think. If not, we'll find them in the... We'll find them down here. We'll just need to block off this and it'll work. Or make it too high, since fortunately they don't get the jump boost with us. I'm forgetting food. I think I'm part forgetting food because I've been using Hunger Overhaul in Agrarian Skies. Ah! Did I mention that it still works up here, too? So maybe we just keep this going till we get enough?
Well, at this point, we've put the farmer in one and another guy over there. They'll start breeding. Right?
Maybe. Farmer on his way out of trap.
And down.
Yeah, that works. I think. I think, you know, hoping he doesn't.
Okay.
No. Okay, get him in here and we'll go get him a healing potion for that. Or can you trade with him? And we can save ourselves making a healing potion.
No. I don't have... But he did start planting...
Ah, and we're gonna get carrots. String. Emerald for arrows. I can... That crappy trade. Once I go to my ender chest anyway.
Well, or we could break the emerald in here, but...
Thank you. I think that's a nice addition. It can be permanent. So I think I have to put that fence back up. Hi there, LJ Mario Man.
You've already planted a lot of corn.
I hope it's only carrots.
Or, yeah, that.
He probably got all of them that you threw to all of them.
Yes.
Now, the reason I'm just trading for arrows, as useless as they are, we have a skelly farm, which I've been tossing away excess, is you see all those heart bubbles. It actually just gives them, like, health recovery. Like, restore, you know, like, gas tier respawn. Meaning that should have cured him of any, damage he got from being accidentally sent into a wall.
And our mini cleric escaped.
See him?
Yeah, he's right here.
Then get him into a minecart. Go back at night. I'm more worried about him becoming a zombie villager. Oops.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Maybe we just keep him in that minecart until he grows up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That,
In which case, this side is set up.
well, we'll see. I might have to trap them more.
Oh, we should probably put in...
Because I need 4 or 5 villagers in here total. I only need the one farmer. Do you have another fence? Preferably right before it became night-ish. He'll move out of your way in the morning. I'm just worried on chunk unloads, him getting stuck there, so don't worry about it yet. We'll just stay in the area.
Okay. I mean, what I'm thinking is if you keep the rail here or something to stop the children from leaving, it might be easier to breed them down here and then open it up so that the children can leave rather than keep moving them down.
I'm probably just going to put iron under there again. But I'm waiting for another farmer because it'd be easier to do this. But what I'm saying is you should put that nether brick fence back in place.
Oh, I will when.
When you can.
Yep.
Which will be when it's day. Because the problem is he's trying to run home. Caught that. He's not in the village. He's not inside.
No, he's very clearly outside.
And in part, I'm using the fact that they're outside to ensure the children properly make it back.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they will try to go inside, and well, that's what the trap's for. My concern is, testing shows that every now and then, they somehow glitch through the wall, and I'm hoping a error-ish block, the fence, you know, which they won't suffocate in. Which means when you're seeing the suffocation, it's actually underneath the overhang.
Yep.
There you go. You should be able to do it now, assuming farming again.
Yeah, I got it. Except I missed on my way back in, and I need a hoe.
But since we've given them carrots, they are being very quick on that. But my point with only giving them carrots is they plant the carrots you give them, and he will plant every carrot he has if there's enough farmland.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever want to change crops, all you have to do is keep planting carrots and picking them up as he plants them. And eventually he'll stop planting them like he has now.
Oop, this.
So you can then give him whatever you want him to. Such as a ton of wheat. But as I said, the real point here is, you know, to control their in. We have. Hi there. You're not who we need. But if you like, we can turn you into a zombie guy and... Oh, I see how he got out. Stupid of me.
There you go. How did the child get out? Do we leave the door open?
The doors.
Oh.
No, he opened it. No. He's a villager. Granted, it was a bit of me, my part, but oh. No, it's like I blocked him between the doors, you know. The whole fact that this would count as an overhang. And ensure, you know, more shadow blocks on one side than the other, which, you know, my trick. Whatever. Librarian coming in.
Okay.
I mean, unless we get a zombie down here, all that's gonna happen to the babies is they get trapped down here somewhere. Because they're gonna keep trying to go up there and they're gonna keep falling into that water. Cool. That is an interesting opinion. You being able to be up there.
That'll fix itself after Deem this done.
I know. And it's not actually causing harm, which is what I was concerned with. If you're...
Now he's down.
I'm not sure where the village is right now. Because this is one village. I think the center of which is about this height, you know, in the wall right there. But if we did it right, they are definitely out of the village and do it. Here, they're in the village. Actually, we should just fix that. This no longer needs to be a village. We have a detector down there.
I have 2 adults down here as well, so they should start breeding.
Oops.
But all the carrots in the system got planted.
True. But I trade it with him, so he should be happy. And the other guy might have carrots still. There's no way for you to get up here. My biggest concern is one of these zombies that sneak in up here, dropping down there and causing us a headache. The detector villager is safe. These guys might have a problem with a baby zombie. We're gonna have to make sure of that. There you go. I think we just want to cover this whole thing in glass on top here, with just a way in.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried about a zombie just falling in. I would like to make this area and the whole dock zombie-proof. But I don't know. Do I still have stone fence?
Yeah.
Like 7 stacks of them?
Yeah.
I'm saying that while looking in the chest if you're not. I can have this along the shoreline. Which will stop them from hopping up. Stop us from hopping up too, but that's okay. We can parkour around. We'll need to fix this at some point to work with the redstone. But I'm just going to, for now, go around the outside here. And we'll fix it later. Because the only place they can sneak in, to my knowledge, is, you know, assuming we don't have a spawnable spot. Is around through the water. So let's just not let them in through the water, and we'll keep adjusting it as need be. I want to make it more spawn-proof where the villagers are, because as you know, zombies like villagers than they like us.
My concern about where you're putting the stone wall is that I think that's...
We're gonna have to move it a few times.
Oh, we are.
I agree.
So the redstone needs to go farther out than that.
Yeah, we'll do it. But I'm dealing with villagers, and I'm trying to keep unwanted guests out. So while we will need to rework it, definitely, I agree. And I said this when I had a visitor right here.
Yeah.
And my concern is I have to have some of these smaller holes in places where they can sort of reach in. So we're at the dilemma where I have to keep where villagers are supposed to be extra safe. But realize a zombie here might be able to convert the guy inside. No, a baby could. You'd get a baby zombie and that'll be the guy with the good trade that you want it to keep.
Well, at least you have a button that sends the zombie to Happy Villager Islands, which sounds like the plot to a horror movie.
Yeah, but what's really going to happen is they're going to turn both into zombie. Well, or on normals. Only a 50% chance the villagers hurt it. The other 50% is he dies and gets ready for the next visitor. So I'm not worried about, you know, the guy getting replaced here. So I am worried if they get down there, that'll ruin. You know, the whole mechanism down here is very safe.
I think one thing we need to do next, maybe not tonight, is sure we're definitely happy with this module design and go to town repeating it 17 times.
Yeah. I'm thinking do something else now. Because, to tell you the truth, I feel done with this project for today. Because it's getting grueling. How's that for the reasoning? Because I'm getting bored. I don't think we've collected dirt for our other project, unfortunately.
Project?
So I have a bunch of dirt.
I have a lot of dirt. What do you want to do with it?
I want to bring it over to that top level of the amusement park.
Ah.
And start making our terraformed idea there. At least this is starting to take its shape. You see what it will be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so what do you think of my idea of using the the purple grass stuff, mycelium, to add to spooky effect if we have a haunted house up there?
I think it should be partially used, but I still want the entranceway grass.
Alright. Well.
The good thing is, mycelium will not convert grass and vice versa.
Okay.
They'll both convert to dirt.
Alright, so I'll stack that over with a bunch of dirt.
So basically we're going to get a bunch of dirt, and we're just going to carefully place the edge of the mycelium and grass, and we'll let it spread normally. But I'm going to go to my base, also get a bunch of dirt. And we can head over that way and, you know, start outlining the idea. That way we have a couple of projects to alternate between. This is if I stop falling to the world.
Why would you do that? Stop, that is.
I always love making those portals, too.
Portals?
Now, we can do, like they were doing on that live stream, Tango Tech and SSB. They were, like, marking, because they were having teleport issues, you know, linkage issues. Remember, each square is different, so the right side of the portal could link to somewhere different than the left side. So they were like putting blocks here to mark it next to the portal, but of course every time they teleported in, it would go, where do you go? Where do you go? And it would go into the block and then they'd fall down. And this was at their end portal. Because with how they moved stuff around, their end portal was right next to their Iron Titan. No, they moved spawn chunks.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't moved spawn chunks since we survival mode.
Yeah, well, we also our spawn chunks were near where we were doing things. Their problem was that spawn chunks was like 1,000 blocks off from where they had.
Well, that was half deliberate, and then they undid it. I don't know. I don't really understand. Well, I do understand why you don't want spawn town in spawn chunks, and that is why that teleport exists. Because you can get things where loading this kills my frame rate. And all the chests he has down there, plus my chest, plus your chests, and all the chests he has down there.
And all the chests.
And I mentioned it.
At least 200 chests.
Did I mention all the chests he has down here? There's the swimming pool level. This is generic farm level. This is his real storage. I mean, he has the chest all the way down. I mean, all the way. But he's not using item frames at all either, so like it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know. I think it's a combination of. And the fact that it's a forest with all leaves, and of course we have cow farms. And tree farms. Yes, I know where all of this person's things are. An automatic wheat farms. Which are inefficient at actually collecting the wheat.
Well,
on the other hand, this is... Yeah.
On the other hand, he has more wheat than we do.
Hmm?
On the other hand, his farm, which is mostly unloaded, usually unloaded, has more wheat than either of us do have on hand.
Since I usually grab the wheat and I start using this, and then I start using this, yeah, and it seems to make even more sense for me to do all this until I get it set up in that new base area, because I'm just across the street. And really having two of these right here sounds lag-tastic. And I can't imagine all these levels being good for frames either. Out. Oh, right. Still have guests up here.
Oh yeah, no, that was having some trouble loading for a while when I was walking by, so it wasn't loading the wood, but it loaded all the columns. So I was just looking at least 60 flying.
Historically, that's not spawn-proof, so I was worried about stuff like that. Except not the skeleton guy.
So yeah, that's the easiest way down.
What I did?
Yeah, the stream just got to you diving.
Okay. Oh, your copy of...
I'm live currently.
Of course, they're hearing you when I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're
talking about this. Yeah. Later. Alright, so I got a bunch of dirt. And my ender chest is mostly full of dirt. I got dirt. Use an actual chest. Make one.
Why do I have a stick in my metal chest? Metal's the right word. And my smooth stone chest is almost full. Of course. I should have still a stack of iron on me, that would be wise. Yeah, I've been a little lazy about our iron farm lately. I mean, sometimes I do it. If I'm idling on the server, like while I was digging more of that mine you were in earlier, that's when I visit a few times. But I seem less in a rush for some reason. Couldn't tell you why that might be. Maybe something about, I think we have the iron for the rest of the server's life.
I don't know. I mean...
Unless we gain a lot of people.
What we have of our amusement park did use, I think, 5 or 6 double chests worth of iron.
Yeah, yeah. So are you making 8 more amusement parks?
I mean, that's sort of what the donut was. It's for the gold farm. Slightly smaller circles, but only slightly. 3 of them.
So I have all of I could, plus 2 stacks of sod.
I only had half a stack of sod and 1 stock of...
Doing so bad, aren't you using a Silk Touch shovel too?
Yeah, but not usually on dirt that's above ground. And I have a stack of mycelium, which is just what I happen to steal, but that we can work with. make sure that it gets outlined right.
I do like how it's like I constantly get silk touch enchants after I set up that guy.
Ooh, my frame rate just...
Dream hasn't seen him yet. What?
I just went down to 3 FPS. What's going on?
Yeah, this guy here. You have a Silk Touch 1 guy for 9 emeralds and the book to write it. I don't know what's going on for you. Low FPS is usually your side and not server side.
And it's not internet, because everything else is still working.
Am I capping at 30 right now? Getting 20 frames down. I mean, leave it to somewhere complex for that. I should be getting more. Maybe with the streaming going on, it's eating more. Well, up here, I expect it. Nothing less than. Yeah, I'm thinking the hotel should be over here, and this has a slick, underhanded advantage of that. We can even keep the furnace.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, you're offline.
That was intentional. I'm seeing if...
I was making sure it was... you knew. Yeah, so it's going to get interesting in a moment. Ideally, I want to remove stuff from here, because we want the center hollow anyway, besides the mechanics.
Oops. Now I'm on purple level. Oh, that's the bottom level.
Long times 2. Of course it is. Don't worry, the railroad doesn't make it to the top yet. I'm in your way, but it's fixed.
Oh.
I'll get out of your way in a second.
I'm not quite there yet. I'm on orange now. Whatever.
I am out of your way. You'll be happy to know.
Alright, that's important now-ish.
I'm just dumping a lot of the dirt out of my inventory because it was causing problems. Worth? Not that I really need you. Yeah, so sort of non-functional blocks. That was a functional block. Hint, not that one. In the center. I think that's the last of it. Yeah, looks right. Ah!
Bye.
Fire, feather falling in. Okay. And we really need to do that on all the levels so we stop smacking ourselves on the way up. And I don't know what we're going to do up here. Exactly.
That's the level you wanted on?
Oh, you're in the center anyway. And obviously we have to... I think this is the line across. We might give a little more right there in the center. Up. Just because this is where you're going to get off.
Mm-hmm. And do you want this part to be grass, or...
Oh yeah. I do this. And we put some sort of fence here. You know, the don't go, ha ha. I think this part's grass. And I think we can just put a glass block on top of here to stop you from... But I don't really want to stop you. I just want to make sure it's only this you can walk through. You know, I don't want you to derp it, but it's easier if I let you actually... Yeah, I think this area is grass. But I think that needs to stop right here if you're having your house this way. Or at least to guarantee. I'm just going to slowly back up towards the edge of the universe. Don't mind me. Yes, I went lower on purpose. This is trying to make a hill-like look for that side, of which on top should be your haunted house.
Alright, so the haunted
Now I have to go up there to see what it looks like.
house seems like it should be pretty simple, just a basic house structure, and I think I'd put a bestiary in there. Zombies, so...
Maybe. You know, a zombie should be at the front desk, you know, the whole idea. How's that for an answer? A few pigmen in the rooms, don't make them angry. But, you know, I need a slightly natural-looking hill, and the house basically goes where our chests are, a little closer. I don't know. If it overhangs the edge, that's allowed too. So don't worry if, you know, the dirt area should roughly match the circle.
Yeah.
We probably just want the circle, though, at too high. Around the outside. And if we want to go higher, we can, but we want to fill it in on the outside to too high. That makes sense? So we probably want a ring right there. We always want to be too high because we want to be down here. Well, one may not be the word. We will need to be at times down here. You know, it gives us a space when we mess up here to B rather than the next level down.
And often dead.
One level would be okay. Depends where you drop. We shouldn't let night happen while we're doing this, I think. Wake up before morning. That way I can set spawn. That way when we go to part 2 of being up here, the part you like with a flaming bow, I'm not spawning far and away.
No idea.
Alternately,
no idea whatsoever. And down.
Perfect. Would you like one of these? Hmm? The only thing that's bad about that is it doesn't count it as me.
Let's say that was green.
Hmm?
Let's say that was green or blue.
It's not the 2 end ones, and it's the lowest otherwise. So it's blue.
Oh, yeah. Down here.
And yes, you have to go up. I'll make some trapdoors to get up here. That's okay.
Let's see my stuff. Oh, there it is. It wasn't loading. The alternative is I landed on green. I didn't think it went missing.
Like, possible you were one up. If you died, assuming you have any feather falling on you, you know, I assumed it was not the lowest. I mean, not the nearest.
Yeah.
Because 1 drop is painful, but not. Particularly with jump boost enabled. Yeah, I don't know. Either we'll continue, you know, as I said, I definitely in 1.9 will want to do early game again. I'm just doing too many other little side projects to be over-thrilled with early game right now in 1.8. There's some nice bits to get about it. I've done it a bunch. You know, 1.7 isn't that much different.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess my mods are a little different, some of them. There you are.
Your dog wants it.
So much slower.
Okay, I'm done.
Oi. Now that my stuff's scattered. I think you made me lose a ton of levels. I can get back in half a minute.
I was level 50.
Well, you're not online anyway.
I was at level 50 when you killed me. 51.
Hmm?
I was at level 51 when you killed me.
That might take 5 minutes. Do I exaggerate?
I wanted some gold. I wanted to get more gold, as in that's what I left myself AFK doing.
Yeah. Well, you've been so successful at not dying there. And no, I have no clue where those... And when I was trying to look, well... yeah. Yeah, no, I never made this to be an easy project. I know that. It wasn't the point. The point was to be a project that would never end. Understood that, didn't you?
Yes.
Now, it might be better if we could get company. Particularly later when we have the games. But it has to be the games and not, you know, how much TNT can you put on a huge floating. If you want to play that game, you know, we can give you a copy for creative uses. Creatives in air quotes there, by the way. I don't know. I don't think I'd give a downloadable copy of the world exactly to random people yet, but if you had a need for one, we're at the point where I don't think that's the biggest issue. And hasn't been for a while. I had to cheat a little on that Wither fight, though. Mumbo did not attend.
Oh. No, no.
It was Tango, Impulse, Zumavoid, and False. Oh, and Python. So very small turnout, in my opinion. They're all too busy playing Ark Survival. Which, well, I admit XP's Crafted video on it was amusing. Many videos I'm watching to be one large poop joke. Now, hopefully they gave up on that part of it once they got a few episodes in. At least toned it down to, you know, more tolerable levels. Stand to a little bit, you can't help it. I just feel like I'm gonna back up doing this and find that, you know, I backed up one too many blocks.
Did that while building the donut.
Ooh, look, air.
Oh no!
And we don't have the Wildy Coyote mod installed. That would be cool.
That just sounds like a resource pack where somehow the falling animation gets changed with your head staying still for several frames.
Like you back up out of your body and you're just sitting there. If fall greater than, say, 20. And then you appear in your falling location.
Alright, so that's done.
I think most of this side is level. I don't know, part of me just says make the thing level and then deal with the mountain part. I don't know. The question becomes, are we going to use a similar idea below? I have no idea. You know, I want this to look like this, but I don't know at the other levels. And I know you have some ideas, but the reality is all levels are going to have a mixture of things, probably. You know, some of your bigger ideas may take up most of a level, but other things might still squeeze in if we ever get enough time to make so many other things. That if is a separate. Well, I guess that works for this level. I think it's going to cause a problem below, though. No, well, below we don't need to worry about jumping into the...
No.
But it means if I square off there...
You were thinking
I
here for a haunted house?
Hmm?
You're thinking around here for a haunted
Anything, like, more than a few, like, starting anywhere here?
Let's see where here was.
The block I'm not breaking. Well, this broke. You know, anything there onto the edge. It can be a large build. It should be a large build. Because I want it to be a hotel. It needs a few bedrooms and... So, like, from here, 5 blocks from the station, you know, from the edge, to even off the edge here. I'm hoping that's at least 20 blocks for you.
Oh.
For me or whoever.
What I'm thinking is that I'm going to put more dirt in and put in some mycelium so it stops growing grass out this way.
But I don't want all this terrain exactly level, which is what you see me. I don't know. I have no idea of scale up here. Because it's both a huge platform, but there's nothing around to compare it to. May have noticed that. Both parts. But you have to the edge, that's good. I think I can go higher in some parts here. But I want it to look like the dirt from your approach. Not that I know what that's going to exactly entitle yet. I think having the land here will help me design such a thing. And the portal will probably go up. But whatever, at worst we... You know, I'm making this a little bit random up here so we can see something of terrain. This side I'm not as sure of yet, so it's probably just going to be flat for now, but we can terraform it as needed. No need for... You know, no need for this to look perfectly flat. No need for all levels of this build to look perfectly uniform either. But that should be where the central hub is, whatever that's going to become. Probably going to need a lot of that clay in various shades. No, what seems to be happening, and we'll see what happens on this week's snapshots, I guess. When I'm looking at that flight thing anyway. But in 1.9, what I'm seeing is the, going up through the glass tube is working, but it feels more like a snap, you know, gunshot up the tube. I have stairs, I'm just doing this to limit your falling to when you're jumping around as usual. No, I'm thinking this should almost be a circular room, though. Of something. Or hexagon? Hexagon would make sense. I say of something because I have no idea.
I mean, it's already sort of geared up to be a diamond slash, so a square, but not the grain.
It doesn't have to be any particular shape. So we can feel free to do such things.
For tonight, I'm good.
Oh, to not do that?
Well,
and probably head to sleep soon?
Sleep soon, because I need to start getting on a more regular sleep cycle.
Ah! Hello. Okay.
My plan here is to make mycelium owned that levels out around here. A little higher.
We'll have to figure out a little bit of how to make this nicer and make entrances to the drops. But I think that fence exists. And like this, so you can walk through here. That's I'm fine with. In case you decide to just go up and down one level, I don't want to... Or you get stuck on the track because someone was in your way, you know, all those type of things. And I think that's, you know, some of the idea here. So I'm just going to do a very quick tour for any viewer of this build anyway, after we make a day. And then I am also heading off because it's been long enough streaming for the day. And that's part of why I had to stop the redstone is, you know, I'm... you know, in modded, sometimes you have tasks which are a little easier to think through. Dazed, but not always the case. Yeah, so we have this huge, large build here, which is our amusement park's spot. Haven't done too much of the amusements, so what we're doing is we're now adding the decoration to the top floor, which is the main entrance. The goal is this staircase will probably be removed and replaced by a few other ideas of mine. Well, don't remove it yet. But there'll be a little tram station down here, which will then take you into a minecart on the way up. You'll probably enter at the bottom of that staircase, or two of them next to each other, because I need a return cart. Do a little fly around the top area there, and then go to the entrance, which is on the far side. And this side, which we're making that little hill on, will have a welcoming hotel area, ghost hotel area. And sometime, I don't know when. I have no details on that. Food. And then various... I have clouds off, so I don't know which level things on, but various levels of entertainment, including 2 underground levels here. And our underground levels even include... thought it was this. Maybe not. Even include some monster spawners. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Somewhere this way was the skeleton one. I say somewhere because it was a little bit away. I mean, not too bad once we clear it out, but let me go here. And the elevator has these stations, or like this station, every floor. The idea is you can ride all the way up every time, you should be allowed to, and this is one reason why I can't fully block it, jump off at any of these. And hopefully not fall like that, but work on that. So we might need a little bit here to catch you, but that's okay. The fence will. And then the cart will continue all the way up. Eventually, if everything's full, it'll spit back down here, and each level can try to catch it. But that might take a little time. Fortunately, there's a little overstock on each level. So hopefully the carts stay a closed system. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to a different floor until it restocks itself. There's enough at the bottom to keep the whole system going for a while. And hopefully this will be good. Accept ideas for the actual amusement. I mean, we'll get some from Hermitcraft, of course. That's about it. So I'm gonna sign off now. It's been